Hola and hello, it's myself back again with another video. What's up, my name is myself if you're new, and if you're not, welcome back. As you could tell from today's title, I am doing a high school advice video. I am going to be a senior this year, so I have some years in the bag to spill some advice about how high school is, and especially for you upcoming freshmen, it is different than middle school. That's a for sure thing. I'll tell you right off the bat, it is different. Just prepare for a change throughout the years. Even though it may not happen in freshman year, it could happen at the end of freshman year or even sophomore year. So just prepare for anything to happen during those years. Before we get on with this video, don't forget to go like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, as well as go comment any comment questions or video suggestions that you guys have, as well as go follow my socials, which will be in the description below. So without further ado, let's get on with it. I am going to be reading some advice coming from my friends. Some are graduated and then some are also upcoming seniors. So this one that I'm going to be reading is, she just graduated, so she especially knows how it is. So she said, literally be your own person and do your own thing. Don't procrastinate even though it's easy to do. Make the best of high school because you're never gonna get it back. Have so much fun. Do as much sports and stuff as you can. Another one is something I have always said even for the past year, which I think it's so true, and it's actually sad how true it is. Just thinking about going into my senior year, I tear up because of how sad it is. She said, it goes by faster than you think, so don't take anything for granted. Period. Next one says, just go with the flow of high school. It has its ups and downs, but think of it, high school, as a constant in your life. And if everything else is not going as planned in life, think of school as something you can control and take pride in. Put that work in because it truly pays off. Even if you think school can be useless, it slowly prepares you, maybe not as much with the homework, but with how you are in society and how you communicate with people. Facts. Next one says, don't slack off and do your effing work. And this one, she can never say anything without cussing, so this one says, this is definitely for the freshmen, maybe especially for my school. I mean, don't come up to high school thinking you're gonna run the place, because upperclassmen will make sure you know you're not it. And like, I think my class, for the most part, we never were like that. Like, I think my class, at least I know, like, my class were mostly humble to where we never thought that or never even acted like that. So okay, so I'm pretty sure that is it. For my friends part, it definitely, everything that they said is definitely true, and I 100% agree with it. It is very sad to think about graduating and having the first last again, so like the first last game or the last prom, the last homecoming, last everything. It's hard to think about. Sad, because we all know, like, after this we're really gonna have to step up our game and we can't have as much fun as we do in high school. So to start off with my tips, don't take the high school years for granted. That is number one thing that I'll say. Never take any day, whether it's high school, whether it's life, but especially high school, don't take any day for granted. It is definitely a new day, a new chance of things. The next one, join as many clubs and sports as possible. Even if you're not athletic, there are the clubs So like NHS, junior chamber, student council, like there's always gonna be clubs. And if you are a sports person, perfect, join. Just being out, being social, it makes high school so much better. And even though it does make it go by faster, it makes it for a better time in high school. Go to social and school events. I guess that one's just self-explanatory. I know going to like the social and school events, it definitely opens up a whole new world, and you definitely meet and get closer to people that you didn't know before. Antisocial people make friends that will open you up. So this is speaking from experience. I am very, like, I'm still antisocial, and I have my best friends and they are definitely not antisocial. So like they have opened me up a lot more than what I was at the beginning of high school. Especially when I became friends with them, I definitely opened up more and got out there more as well. Do not be afraid to meet new people. Be open to meeting new people, because you never know how those meetings could like end up to be. Like, it could be the worst, but it could be the best thing too. Just saying. Never pick your significant other over your friends. My thing is, like, I've never had anybody, but like I know from some of my friends picking their boyfriends over me and my other friends at some points of life. It's first off, it's messed up. Second of all, your friends will always be there for you. Who do you go to talk about that significant other? Your friend. So your friends will always be there for you. Those boys or girls or whatever will not always. Like, some people may see it as like, oh, love of their life, and I guess that's okay, but it's just not 100% guaranteed working out. Like, I don't know. That's just my opinion though on that one. Just always make time for your friends. Next one is, losing touch with friends is not the end of the world. Everything happens for a reason. I know I have a friend that I was best friends with. I lost touch with her. We just like distanced ourselves, and then we're friends again. Like, everything happens for a reason. Maybe needs just time, but definitely you will lose friends and make friends in the process of your 4 years of high school. You can trust, but always keep your guard up around people. There is those people that you could trust 100% that won't say anything, but there is a lot of people out there that are two-faced and you can't trust, and you find out later after the fact. Stay as much away from drama as you can. Having drama it's not cute. Like, some people think it is and it's not. Just don't be one of those drama people. And if you are involved with drama or anything, just try and distance yourself and don't make it more of a big deal than it already is. Be aware of fakes and snakes, because no matter what, you'll always cross paths with a fake and a snake in high school. Always. So just be aware of them. Always be the bigger person. If you're fighting with somebody or something, I mean, don't let people like punch you and like be the bigger person, and oh, don't punch them back. Like, I'm not saying punch them back, you know, self-defense, just saying. But yes, be the bigger person, like with the drama, and if people start talking stuff, just be the bigger person. Choose friends wisely. So that's also like goes along with the previous stuff with the fakes and the snakes. And yeah, it's just choose them wisely. Not all of them are going to want to be your friend. Not everybody wants to be your friend. Not everybody wants to know you. Not everybody's going to like you, and that's something you cannot control. So don't get upset and don't get like butthurt about that, because especially don't get upset and butthurt about something you can't control. Stay as organized as possible, because if you're not organized and you're like the messiest with school stuff and just everything, sports and everything, it will ruin and it will mess up a lot of stuff within the school years. It will make you more stressed, and high school is stressful as it is without all the disorganization. Don't make stuff more stressful for you in high school than it already is. Don't add to your plate. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. If you want to get through high school and don't care about your grades, have fun, but still get good grades. Get them passing grades so you don't have to like stay back a year, because nobody wants to do that. But if you do care about your grades, make sure you do have time to have fun. So like do your work during the week. Make sure you're on top of it during the week. And then the weekend, just like not let loose, but relax and have fun during the weekend. During the week, buckle down and make sure you got them good grades, because especially if you're trying to achieve the goals of valedictorian, salutatorian, being in top class, or even scholarships and full rides, you definitely need them grades. But just always remember to incorporate fun and incorporate relax into that. Do not stress too much, because in the end some of that stress won't even be worth it. Honestly, it like maybe sometimes it will be, but another thing that would help is do not procrastinate, because a lot of procrastination is what leads stress. Like having an exam or like a final one day and studying the night before, or even doing the studying at the night before, studying the day of, yeah, that brings stress, and there's definitely a way to not stress about that. The next one is take all the opportunities that you are given to improve your career, schooling, or even just you as a person. For example, I had the opportunity to do a college program to where I am now a certified registered medical assistant phlebotomist. So that's an amazing opportunity that I got, and I did that even before becoming a senior in high school. Also, I did English 101 and 102 already, and that was an opportunity that I thought was amazing that I got my junior year. So make sure just to take as many opportunities that you're offered, because in the end they'll be worth it. Make the best of all situations that come your way. Even if they're not good, just make the best of them. Respect your teachers, especially if they have never done anything wrong to you. I've seen so many people that like the teacher doesn't even do anything wrong to them and they're so disrespectful for no reason. So just respect your teachers. Most of them are to where you respect them, they'll respect you. But if you're not respectful towards them, then be prepared. Just be prepared. First impressions are everything, whether it's with the teachers, the faculty, or the students. First impressions are everything. Like I said, do not procrastinate. Second most important advice I could give: don't be soft and don't let people step all over you. It will ruin some of your high school years if you do be soft and let people step over you. I mean, don't be like rude either, but be nice and be civil. Stand up for yourself. Definitely do not let people run over you. Do not. I'm telling you, it will ruin your high school years. So, I mean, if you do stand up for yourself, some people will not like that. But a lot of people will be rude to you or like do wrong to you, and think that you're the most horrible person because you're standing up for yourself, which is not like, it doesn't even make sense. But take time being a kid, and don't want, like, you guys shouldn't want to grow up fast, because whenever you guys do grow up, you'll be like, gosh, I really wish I was back in my high school years. So do take time being a kid, do kid things, teenager things, because lost time is not given back, and you never know when that day could either be your last, or you never know anything that could happen in the future. So always don't take the days for granted, don't take the time for granted, don't take events or sports or just anything, people, don't take anything for granted. Next one is I'm just gonna say this. A lot of people in my school, not a lot, a couple people in my school, I cannot walk behind because they are walking like a turtle, my friends or something. There's just those people that walk like a snail, like a turtle, and just, that's one thing to not do. Do not walk slow in the hallways. And one of my friends could definitely back me up on that. Definitely. And last but definitely not least of the advice, something that I truly, strongly believe in, is YOLO. You only live once. So do the things you want. Not the things you want, but like, y'all know what I mean. Just, you only live once, so live it up. That is the end of this video. If you guys have any questions or want any more advice, go ahead and drop them in the comments below, and I'll either make part 2 or I'll answer them in the comments. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.